Everyone, Barbara here. Today we're going to be talking about roadmaps. And you may or may not be using a roadmap tool. And I'm here to talk about all the different ones that are out there. There's lots available. And picking the right tool can make a huge difference. It can help with all of your planning, and it makes it much easier to communicate with your goals and your product team, so everybody's onto the same page. So we're going to start with talking about ProductBoard. One of the top tools out there for creating roadmaps is called ProductBoard. This tool helps product teams focus on what actually the users want. It brings together feedback, customer feedback, chooses all the right features that you want to work on, and makes it easy for the project team to stay on the same page. So this is ProductBoard. It's a great tool, allows for collaborative road mapping, and that it really puts the customer needs front and center. Now, while ProductBoard is a great tool, it doesn't offer all the integrations with some of the more software development tools that folks want. So they may have to go to other tools. So because of that, we thought we'd talk about some different options that are out there today, instead of just ProductBoard as a road mapping tool. The first one we're going to talk about is LaunchNotes. LaunchNotes is an excellent tool that really helps you figure out where your roadmaps are going, where your team's going to be moving along, and gets that alignment going between not only your product, but your software team. So it's a great tool for being able to organize all of your project features in one place. And this is what LaunchNotes looks like. We're going to go back into some more details in a bit, but this allows you to really build out your roadmap and be able to preview it and see what it's going to look like for your user side. So we'll go back to LaunchNotes in a minute. Next, we're going to talk about AHA. So I've been using AHA for quite some time, and it is a great tool. And I like to say it's really good if you're looking for a more visual roadmap. If you can see here, it's very colorful. It's linked up to the timeline at the top. So the folks that I've worked with myself using AHA, plus the folks I've worked with, they really, really like AHA. It's has the ability also to integrate. It's been around a long time, so it has very strong integration capabilities. They also have very powerful insights and data analytics that you may not be able to find in some of the other tools. So it's a great tool all the way around, there's sometimes, though, I do want to call it, sometimes with the integrations on AHA can be a tad bit buggy. So that might be something that you may or may not find. And although their metrics is very comprehensive, sometimes you may be looking for a specific metric that they may not have offer. And then the other thing about AHA is it can have a very complex user interface. So not everybody on your team may find or need this level of complexity. So next, we're going to talk about Product Plan. Product Plan is also a great product management tool for road mapping. It helps build and simplify your product workflows, your ideas, and it also creates visual roadmaps in a different way than AHA did. This is also good. One thing that I really like about Product Plan is it can link your roadmaps to your OKR goals. So you can really see, because all executives love OKRs, and so it really can give it a clear objective on what your executives are looking for in the broader strategy goals of the organization. So once again, as I mentioned earlier, ProductBoard does have good visual abilities. They also have different views that you can look at, and you can get more in-depth data-driven insights from the product data. It's quick, it's also easy to use. So many people like using Product Plan. As well as I want to comment that Product Plan has lots of templates that you can use to be able to not only track based on your updates you're putting in the product, but as well as milestone tracking. So that's Product Plan. Next, we're going to go to Tempo Roadmaps, which used to be called Roadmonk. Their domain name is still roadmonk.com, but they have rechanged their name to Tempo. Once again, another great tool, also lots of nice visual roadmaps. It helps everybody work together, stay aligned, and the nice thing about this one is you can quickly whip together a roadmap right before you have to go into that boardroom presentation, so that's really nice. They also have a lot of helpful information with drawing all of your emails into one place, which some of the other tools doesn't have, whether it's coming from Salesforce or support chats or any of your CRMs. Also has a very good prioritization factor. This comes from feedback from your customers, and this is also a really good function that that Tempo, used to be called Monk, has in there. And this is what I was talking about earlier, the boardroom ready roadmap. So very visual, board members can see exactly what you're going to be able to do. So this is they still haven't changed some of their name, but this is Tempo. Monk for Jira. They have great integrations with Roadmap. I'm sorry, with Jira. Okay, so let's go back to LaunchNotes. The LaunchNotes, let's go and start with the roadmap. So I have some information in here that I've put in. We have some R&D going on. We have some communications for our end users. We also have some webinars for the tool that needs to be set up. So once again, we're now focusing on LaunchNotes. We also have some user acceptance testing that we have to have, and some customer communications. We've put all of this into our roadmap, and this is the place where we actually enter all of our roadmap in. So we'll put something in here. We'll put that we have something new in there, and then we have it in there, and everybody can see what our roadmap is. However, this is internal. Externally, this is what your customers are going to see. If you choose to share, you can not share some of these roadmap items, but if you choose to share, all of them are in here. And then customers can actually subscribe to them and say, yes, I want to hear when you're ready, when you're going to be putting that out. So information is there. They can subscribe to it. They can find what they need. All of that is there. The other thing I want to show is, close a few of these tabs. The announcement section. So if we want to put an announcement in, very simple to do, very similar to the other tools. Any of the other tools, you can put in your information here, just copy paste, however you have it, and you can put in an image. And I want to show you one that's in here. So this is one that has been created. A very simple, well, we don't have anything in there yet, but we don't have any feedback in there, but we've put in a logo, and we put in information here, and then we can see once again on the user side what this announcement is going to look like. So super easy. It took me all of 2 minutes to be able to do this. Throw a logo in there. I did the LaunchNotes is having a new product launch called Gravity. Simple to be able to see. Okay, so let's go back to this is the website page that your customers can see. We just looked at announcements. We also looked at roadmap. The purpose of this video is we're focusing, of course, on road mapping. You also have a place that your customers can put in ideas. So you can put ideas on the back end, but customers can also come in here and they can leave some feedback about what ideas that they would like. So they would put in that I want more integrations with a specific tool, and they would put how likely, how important this is, and let's say it's extremely important, and then you'd be able to see that. On the other side as well, you have a section in here where you can put in your feedback that's coming. These are the feedback inboxes, I should say. So this is where it's coming in from the customers, and you have it all in one place, which is really handy, as well as a place for ideas and a place where you can archive things. So it's a really great tool to be able to have your roadmap all in one place, and be able to see it, and then have your customers be able to look at it at all times. And remember, on here, you can pick and choose which of these items you want to put on here. So that is the end of our talking about product board alternatives. As we mentioned, all of these tools are really, really good. The ones that we talked about are, well, first we talked about product board, but we're talking about alternatives to them. We went through LaunchNotes, we went through AHA, and we went through product plan, and then Tempo roadmaps, which used to be called Roadmap. Thank you, everybody. Bye.